The IRS sends you an audit letter. They want proof of every business expense you deducted last year, so you sit down, open your inbox, and start searching. Stripe receipts mixed in with personal Amazon orders. Adobe receipts buried under newsletters. A DocuSign agreement you simply cannot find. 3 hours in, you have maybe 40% of what you need, and your stress is through the roof. Today, I show you the email system that makes audit defense, tax prep, and client onboarding 10 times faster. It costs about $7 a month. It takes 30 minutes to set up, and it quietly becomes your business filing system in the background. Welcome to the Freelancer's Wealth Blueprint. This is where we turn freelance income into long-term wealth. If you are tired of digging through your inbox at tax time, hit that subscribe button. Let us get into it. Let me start with why this matters beyond just being tidy. Your inbox is already your business records system. Every receipt, every client contract, every invoice, every payment confirmation, and every 1099 arrives by email. The IRS requires substantiation of every business expense you deduct under Internal Revenue Code Section 274D. Electronic records are explicitly accepted under Revenue Procedure 9722. So your email already holds your audit defense file. The only question is whether it is organized or buried under 14,000 unread messages. Step 1. Get a custom domain email address. Not your name at gmail.com. Not your name at hotmail.com. Something on your own business domain. Like hello@yourstudio.com. There are 3 reasons. 1. Professional perception. Clients take a quote from a business domain far more seriously than one from a free email. 2. Separation. Your business inbox stops getting mixed with birthday emails and gym newsletters. 3. Deductibility. Your business email subscription is a fully deductible ordinary business expense on Schedule C. Now the 3 main options. Google Workspace Business Starter runs $7 per user per month. Microsoft 365 Business Basic is $6 per user per month. Proton Mail. Business starts around $8 per user per month. Google Workspace is the most popular for freelancers. It bundles Gmail on your domain, 30 gigabytes of drive storage, calendar, docs, and sheets. Microsoft is excellent if you live in Word and Excel. Proton is the privacy-first choice with end-to-end encryption. All 3 are deductible. Pick whichever workflow you already prefer. Step 2. Set up your label and folder system. This is where freelancers get it wrong. They make one folder called Business and dump everything inside. Wrong move. You want 5 core labels: tax receipts, client contracts, income, 1099 and W-9, and bank statements. Tax receipts collects every Stripe, PayPal, Amazon, AWS, and Adobe receipt. Client contracts holds every DocuSign and signed agreement. Income tracks payment confirmations and paid invoice notices. 1099 and W-9 holds the tax forms clients send you. Bank statements gathers your monthly bank and card statements. Step 3. The magic. Filter rules. This is what turns your inbox into an automatic filing system. In Gmail, you open Settings, then Filters and Blocked Addresses, and create a rule. Here is an example. If the sender contains Stripe.com, apply the label Tax Receipts and skip the inbox. And just like that, every future Stripe receipt files itself. Repeat for each recurring vendor. Adobe, Microsoft, Amazon, AWS, PayPal, your hosting provider, your accounting software. Within 20 minutes, you have automated 90% of your business email filing forever. Step 4. The bookkeeping inbox. This one is a power move. Set up a forwarding rule that copies every tax receipts and income email to a dedicated address. Something like books@yourbusiness.com. Your bookkeeper, accountant, or virtual assistant gets access to that inbox and can categorize transactions in real time. You stop being the bottleneck at tax time. And if you do not have a bookkeeper, That same inbox can feed accounting software like QuickBooks Online or Xero, which pull receipts straight from email. Step 5. Retention policies. Under IRS rules, you generally keep business records for 3 years from the date you filed. 6 years if you left off more than 25% of your gross income. And indefinitely if you never filed or there is fraud. So set your archive policy to never delete. Storage is cheap, and your audit window can stretch out for years. Google Workspace Standard and above includes Google Vault, which lets you set retention rules and legal holds. For most freelancers, Business Starter is plenty. You simply never delete archived business email. Step 6. Separation. Keep 3 identity layers clean. Personal email for friends, family, and personal subscriptions. Business email for clients, vendors, and tax records. And project addresses for ongoing work with major clients. Some freelancers create an alias like clientacme@yourbusiness.com. It forwards to the main inbox but tags everything from that client with its own label. That makes year-end client revenue and expense tracking almost effortless. Step 7. Integrate. Most of the tools you already use can plug straight into this system. Stripe emails receipts by default. DocuSign emails completed contracts. QuickBooks Online and Xero can pull from email. Calendly emails meeting confirmations that double as time records. Spend an hour making sure every vendor sends notifications to your new business address, not your old free account. Update the account level email on each vendor portal one by one. Here is the 30-minute setup playbook. Minutes 0 to 10. Buy a domain if you do not have one. Sign up for Google Workspace, Microsoft, or Proton. Create the email account. Minutes 10 to 20. Build your 5 labels. Set up 5 filter rules for your top vendors. Minutes 20 to 30. Update the billing email on Stripe, PayPal, your hosting, your software, and your bank, and you are done. Here is what this gives you right away. 1. Audit defense. Every receipt is filed and searchable. 2. Tax prep speed. Your accountant pulls what they need from labeled folders in minutes, not hours. 3. Professional credibility. Your client emails come from a real business domain. This is the kind of system that pays for itself in the first audit you breeze through and the first tax season that takes half the time. So set it up this weekend. Your future self will thank you. If this helped, hit subscribe. I will see you in the next one. This content is for educational purposes only and does not constitute tax advice. Consult a qualified tax professional for guidance specific to your situation.